Всем бонжур, дорогие друзья, с вами Анабел, и мы с вами продолжаем играть в Memento Mori 2. Итак, мы нашли фонарик, нам его дал наш полицейский, добрый, хороший. И мы его используем, чтобы пробраться в служебную шахту и посмотрим, куда нас приведет наш преступник. Получили поинты.
Oh my god. All three of them? All three of them murdered and buried in this cold, damp shaft. And the mark. It's how Max signed his paintings. What's going on here? What should I do?
Макс. Что сделать? Стереть. Я все-таки сотру этот знак. И сама найду Макса.
I decided to remove that mark that looks exactly like the one Max used to sign his paintings with, because...
Хоть я знаю, что он не имеет к этому отношения, его имя не должно всплыть. На самом деле я не уверена, что это как-то с ним связано. Боюсь, что он мог нарисовать знак, может быть, его заставили. Иначе меня могут отстранить от дела, поскольку мое суждение может быть предвзятым. Вот.
The sign is gone. I hope I did right.
You're really pale. Don't say you didn't expect that. I would have guessed we'd find them somewhere here.
No, not that. It's something else. There's something weird going on here, Kira. Dreadful. Something I don't understand.
You shouldn't be so hard on yourself. We've just found 3 dead bodies. That would shock anybody. Give it some time. It's a lot to take in. Or is it something else?
No, you're right. It's only the bodies. I just need to think a while.
You know what? Go and tell that cop to take you to the hotel. At least he'll be useful. I'll call you later, all right? Get a shower, a snifter, and go to sleep. Agreed?
I guess you're right. Thanks.
Сейчас нужно будет проверить все вещи Макса и покопаться в его работах. Так. Подождите, почему она ничего тут не написала? Окей. Теория о том, что на совести одного из техников лежит исчезновение остальных, развеялась так же быстро, как темнота исчезла под светом моего фонарика. Когда я посветила в шахту, я видела их всех внизу. Тут тела, брошенные как бесполезный хлам. Все указания в этой странной игре привели меня сюда. И мой главный приз в этой игре был незабываемым. В подземелье церкви на другом конце мира, рядом с 3 холодными мертвыми телами, я нашла на стене знак Макса. И не тот старый, который он ставит на большинстве своих картин. Это был тот новый, который он начал ставить незадолго до своего исчезновения. Невозможно описать мое последующее смятение и весь ураган беспорядочных мыслей, странных идей и может быть, гипотез, пронесшийся у меня в голове. И так перед лицом чего-то иррационального, в конце концов, даже я действовала иррационально, несмотря на то, что я себя... Нет, я едва дышала, и руки мои тряслись. Я взяла тряпку и стерла знак. Это было мое дело выяснить значение этого кошмара. ФБР до этого не было никакого дела. Итак. Подождите. Ладно. Ладненько, сейчас посмотрим наш прогресс. 63%, очень мало. Ну, думаю, что это тоже зависит от того, что мы как бы стерли улику. Так, отвези меня домой, а? В отель.
I need to go over something with you. Do you have a moment?
Sure.
You can cancel the search for those technicians.
Wait, you want to say...
Come with me. You have to see for yourself.
Those bodies, I feel like an idiot. And to think I told you how thoroughly we'd searched. But that's the people I work with.
Well, maybe it would be better not to rely only on those procedures of yours and to show a little initiative.
Yeah, that may be so. Well, if you want, Edwards here can take you to the hotel.
I would be grateful. I need to recuperate a bit.
I understand. You've got a plane booked for tomorrow evening, right? To tell you the truth, I thought you would fly back to Europe without helping us in any way. I owe you more than an apology. You have plans for tomorrow? Would you accept an invitation for
Не
dinner?
думаю.
I appreciate it, but I'd rather not make any plans. Maybe I'll just stay in the hotel.
Yeah, I understand how you feel. I've seen a lot, but I had my first time too. But hey, I'm just a man. You'll be fine. You know what? I'll call you tomorrow and ask if you're all right.
Right. Goodbye.
Эх, как вы так искали? Так, достижение открыто. Church with a secret. Церковь с секретом. С тайной.
The morning's creeping in after a disconcerting night. Alone in your hotel room, you have a lot to think about. What will you put in the report? How can you describe things that scare you so much? Things you don't understand. 3 pairs of pale eyes guarding Max's sign. Oh, how I wish I could tell you that it's going to get better. That the morning will bring disclosure. That the worst is over. But I can't, Laura.
Дело 4. Жизнь и смерть. 18:51 вечера, 5 октября, Сан-Франциско, США.
Come on, sit in the front. Soga can try sitting behind the bars for once. Can't you, Cesar?
Sure, I've never wanted anything more.
Is that allowed?
Well, after all, you're a cop, so what? And Burke wanted us to get you to the airport like a VIP guest. Those are his exact words.
People often misjudge him, don't they? But he's not really a...
Pandeo? Yeah, sure he is. Selfish, proud as a peacock.
You didn't hear the press conference, did you? How he talked about finding those bodies?
No, why?
Let her hear it.
Wait, I have it in my cell phone. I'll just turn up the volume.
Sometimes he says such bullshit we just have to record it with the boys. But this time it was really hard ass.
Here it is.
Captain Burke, who found the bodies? If I get it right, local police and the FBI were investigating the place at the same time.
Что?
Yes, our department had to pass the crime scene to the FBI. Nevertheless, when their investigation was heading nowhere, we took it over again.
How should we understand this?
I searched the crime scene myself, discussed my results with an expert invited by the FBI from France, and thus we came to the bodies. Of course, it's not my intention to praise myself. I
Что?
a couple of things and realized a few connections. It's nothing that would...
Blah, 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 and he's celebrating himself for at least 5 more minutes.
That's really unbelievable.
You get used to it. I remember the...
To all patrols, code 1071 in Chinatown on Wentworth Street.
523, 10-4, we're close to it. We'll check it.
523, 10-0.
There's been a gunshot nearby. We'll just check it and then we can carry on. We do have time, right?
Of course, why not? I'd like to see you in action.
Блин, вот и второе приключение на голову.
Should be somewhere around... Look, Burke's car.
Maybe he heard that too and got here ahead of us?
I don't think so. I'll ask headquarters. 523-1097. Burke's car is here. We require further instructions.
523-1023. 523. Captain Burke reported a meeting with a contact. He left particular instructions for no one to interrupt him.
What the hell does that
Что?
mean? We've got a reported shooting here and we're not going to do anything about it? Burke may be in real shit.
523. Someone reported the 1071 and we can see a police car. Shouldn't we check it out?
523. Stay with us. I'm trying to contact Captain Burke.
I hope they try his cell phone because they won't reach him in the car.
So we wait. Madame Durand, if it takes too long, we will call you a cab, all right?
Okay, at least I can stretch my legs.
Я что, снова все это раскрою? Так. Моя работа в Сан-Франциско окончена. После нахождения тела ФБР будет продолжать действовать согласно их внутренним правилам расследования массовых убийств. Больше не было ни улик, требуемых моего опыта, их связей, ни связей с искусством. Если им что-то от меня понадобится, они со мной свяжутся, но причин оставаться тут больше не было. Я забронировала билет на обратный рейс на следующий день. Короткий перерыв. 5.10.2012. Я бы хотела побыть одна и иметь время на то, чтобы все обдумать, но это придется отложить. По дороге в аэропорт мы заехали, чтобы проверить сообщение о перестрелке в Чайнатауне, и нашли там машину Берка. Он собирался встретиться с контактом и больше на связь не выходил. Что-то здесь не так. Конечно. Старик.
Listen, I'd like to ask you something.
Sure, you're here with those cops, aren't you? I'm glad to help.
This is a quiet quarter, isn't it?
Absolutely. No crime, no violence.
Someone reported a shooting in this street. Do you know anything about it?
That was me. I reported it. Because that was not some of our people. And I don't want trouble. I have my business here, my laundrette. Trouble is bad for business.
Who are you talking about?
That big car that turned into the alley nearby. Everyone knows that you don't go there. That is, if Cheng doesn't allow it. Then a little later, maybe 20 minutes, the shooting. We don't have guns. Had to be someone else. So I called.
Хорошо.
I'll take that sign. I can see the restaurant is closed even without it.
Закрыто. Хорошо. Пригодится, наверное. Контейнер.
Containers are nearly full. God only knows when they were last.
Ну, хорошо, не такой богатый район.
Okay, if I take one, they look good.
Sure, the doctor told me to stay away from them. So you'll be doing me a favor, actually.
Спасибо.
Soga wouldn't like me messing around with their stuff. Edwards drinks local coffee with his donut. If he eats like that every day, then it explains.
Это много чего объясняет, да.
Although Edwards is a good-natured man, he's not dumb. To leave keys in the ignition and then leave the car is asking for problem.
Это правда.
To open the trunk just like that would be a little...
Ладно, поговорим с Согой.
Officer,
Yes, Madame Durand?
do you come here often, or is it like in the movies? Chinatown takes care of itself.
Movies exaggerate, but the truth is that locals usually keep their business between themselves.
That man from the laundrette saw Burke's car coming, and later he heard the shooting.
Listen, I understand that Burke might be in danger, that we're supposed to do something. but orders are clear.
I don't want you to start searching house by house, but you could search his car, couldn't you?
But you're a cop too, right? Don't you get that we have our orders, so we can't do that?
Right. And what if I do it? Give me your equipment, I'll search it, and we'll know more.
Well, I'm not sure.
Do you understand that Burke could be in grave danger? Do you really think that he'd mind?
All right then, but you have to sign this form about taking over the equipment and responsibility for possible evidence damage. Here you go.
Thanks. And by the way, I've led a couple of investigations already, and there was no damage to the evidence.
Зашибись.
To search the potential crime scene, I have to fill this in. Lots of boxes, but hopefully I don't need to fill them all in.
Мне нужна какая-то ручка, правда?
Soga wouldn't like me messing.
А вот ручка.
I'll only borrow them.
Сога. Так.
Okay, it's done. Like I haven't had enough paperwork in Lyon.
На тебе.
Signed. Now the equipment, please.
Sure, it's in the trunk.
Зашибись. Спасибо. Так, УФ-лампа.
I'll take the lamp with me.
Обязательно.
There are good reasons for it to be a part of the toolkit used for the investigation of the crime scene.
Угу. Перчатки
If I need to
обязательно.
move anything, gloves will come in handy.
Конечно. Так, только 2 вещи, хорошо. Эдвардс, может, что-то скажешь на дорожку, а?
Edwards, do you have a minute?
Sure.
Do you often deal with cases like that?
Like a report of shots being fired? Well, sometimes. You know, there are a lot of guns and even more hotheads.
I haven't worked with such a UV lamp before. I would appreciate some advice.
Well, it has 2 modes. One is a common strong flashlight, and the other is a UV light. It shows blood and, other things.
Угу. Зашибись.
In summer, it must be really hot in the laundry. Without the air conditioning, it would be unbearable.
Понятно, да. Он со мной ходит, хорошо.
From the main street, there are clear shoe prints with a bold, structured sole, dirty with something that looks like clay. They lead to the car.
Так, что-то похожее на глину. Окей.
Listen, if I were you, I'd let that car be.
But it might tell us something.
Burke is funny about his car, so he wouldn't like that. Headquarters is trying to reach him already. He'll definitely report in. You'll see, it's going to be all right.
Я так не думаю.
Burke left his car parked in the side alley. Where did he go then? I'd really love...
Ну, тут, видимо, ничего не произошло. Думаю, что...
That is...
А
blood.
нет, кровь.
There's a blood smear on the door of Burke's car. Edwards won't let me. Somehow I need to make him see that Burke...
Да, я сейчас поищу улики. Переулок. Стеклянный холл. Площадка перед забором. Вход на склад. Бейсбольная
There's a
бита.
baseball bat propped on the fence. Someone perhaps threw it away. I can see it's cracked. That doesn't make any sense.
Лампа.
I don't see anything interesting there.
А
There's a
взять? Нет.
Back door of the house. It doesn't seem that anyone could go out or in through it.
Ладно, хорошо. Тут вроде как ничего нету. Нет, пока что мы ничего с этим сделать не сможем. Застекленный холл.
I can see several cigarette butts and the prints of smaller shoes. Someone who went through the soft black mud around the puddles was standing here quite a while. The door is closed. I'd need a key to get inside. Am I to use those two things? Nothing interesting here. The door is. I don't see any traces of blood here.
Ну, это уже хорошо. На всякий случай нужно проверять боковой вход.
The entrance door is behind a strong locked gate. No one could enter that way.
Ну, у кого-то должны быть ключи.
I don't see anything interesting here.
Хорошо. Это даже лучше. Металлический забор.
There is a clear smear of some red liquid on the wall. The gate in the metal fence is locked by.
На замок.
Thank God it's not blood. After the experience on Mission Street, I got seriously creeped out. The gate in the
Ну, тут посмотрим, может быть, может нет.
not a trace of.
Замечательно. Значит, у нас тут крови нету. Там какие-то меньшие ботинки. Ладно, переулок. Пойдем сюда.
There is some piece of cloth caught up there, or I'd guess it's plastic. Am I to use?
Нет.
Through the cracks, I can see that the door is blocked. I don't see any trace.
А здесь может быть, кстати.
Clean. No signs of.
Хорошо. Это обнадеживает. Итак, у нас только один путь. Это сюда, вход на склад. Ага, нет, просто нужно осмотреть
There
среды.
are pronounced prints of big shoes on the ground.
Подошва в ней, как сказать, он не наступал на кровь?
I don't see anything interesting.
Хорошо, а здесь?
I don't see anything interesting here, even.
Замечательно. Тут есть еще одни следы, если у них какие-то проблемы.
Nothing interesting.
Эдвардс, дай мне обыскать машину.
Edwards, do you have a minute?
Sure.
Edwards, this is serious. There's blood on the door of Burke's car.
Well, Burke is kind of hot-headed, and sometimes it doesn't take much for him to get rough with his informants.
That's all you've got to say? We just assume that this blood doesn't belong to Burke?
Damn. Okay, you better tell Cesar to notify dispatch.
Цезарю, то есть... Ну ладно, поговорим с Согой.
Officer,
Yes, Madame Durand?
I found traces of blood on Burke's car.
I'll report it right away. 523, we found blood on Captain Burke's vehicle. Request further instructions.
523, 1023. 523, we're still trying to contact Captain Burke by radio and cell phone. Carry on searching the vehicle and
Так, все нормально. Зеленый свет нам
You heard
дали.
him. You could just look to see if you can't find something else, but maybe you should just go up to the airport.
There's still time. A taxi will get me there in no time. Also, it's... Excuse me, I have to take this.
Зензели?
Yes, Kira?
Кира?
Are you at the airport yet? I have some interesting information from the police. They found Burke's deserted car in Chinatown and someone heard
Я уже здесь.
and they can't get him anywhere.
Don't tell me. I'm not surprised, though, because I'm right here on Wentworth Street, close to his car.
What about his disappearance being connected to those murders on Mission Street? Is that enough reason for you?
I did, but...
Anyway, good that you're there. I'm coming right away and we're going to search it.
О,
Wait,
круто.
are you nuts? I need to catch a plane to Lyon. Why on earth would I start looking for Burke?
Accidents are always weird. Don't speculate on it any longer. I beg you. I'm there in a few. You can take a look around.
Так, у нее есть какие-то...
That's a pretty wild theory, isn't it?
Да, теории.
Was preparing to meet a contact that one by accident telling it to someone after that press conference.
By accident? And by accident, I'm here, by his car. Little weird, isn't it?
Скоро будет тут. Ну, посмотрим.
My chances of catching the flight have just diminished. I have to do something about it.
Yes? Laura, you're not on the plane?
Unfortunately, I've got myself a bit caught up in something here. Can you book me the next flight?
Sure, I'll send you a message with the time of departure.
And please, Renier doesn't need to know about this.
I don't see any reason why you should. Bye.
Потому что она заведует отделом, когда меня нету. Итак, пошли обыскивать машину. Сейчас Кейра приедет.
Before I start to examine the car, I should make sure not to
Никакие улики. Без проблем.
Cloth bags packed in fives. It seems that one is missing.
Одного пакета нету. Пакет чего?
Cloth bags packed in
Пластиковые
fives.
пакеты.
It seems
Окей.
there's an unopened tissue package on the driver's right. It's not hard to see from the stains that Burke sometimes put food on his front seat. He's said to be really touchy about his car, so why doesn't he tidy it up? I can't see anything special about the... I recognize that file. These are the background papers concerning Mission Street. I prepared them for Burke yesterday. Perhaps he took them to the press conference.
Так, а что-то посмотрим. Место преступления на Мишн-стрит. Краткое резюме составлено Ларисой Дюран, СУА для отдела полиции Сан-Франциско. При осмотре места преступления я обнаружила, помимо обнаруженного ранее, дополнительные улики, которые позволили мне обнаружить спрятанные мужские тела, скорее всего, принадлежащие троим пропавшим строителям. Улики, которые детально описаны в моем развернутом отчете, оставлены, видимо, непосредственно исполнителем для того, чтобы мы, в конце концов, нашли тела. Я не могу объяснить причины такого поведения. Угу.
The glove compartment could use some cleaning.
Так.
I recognize that file.
Угу. Ну да. Газета.
Folded San Francisco Chronicle. Whoever read it got to the 4th page.
Итак, теперь.
There's blood soaked into the seat.
Харе менять голос свой. Не пугай меня. А здесь?
More blood. And lots of it.
Что Берг кого-то убил?
Clean. No signs.
Угу, надо все проверить.
I don't see anything interesting.
Ничего. На руле
Damn.
есть.
Blood. And more than a little.
Последнее.
Nothing interesting here. It's not hard to see from the stains that Burke sometimes put...
Да, все понятно. Я не думаю, что на файлах кровь, но, блин, на всякий случай посмотрю.
Clean.
Что же случилось? Может быть, его грохнули башкой по рулю, потом он вылез с этой стороны, держась за бардачок, придерживаясь за него. Потом сделал круг машины и пошел фиг знает куда, или его вытащили.
Edwards, do you have a minute?
Sure.
Could you help me file the evidence we found? I'd like to take pictures.
Of course. But you have to wear gloves. And you have to put tags on the evidence. And that could be a problem.
Why is that?
How do well, I forgot to fill them. But you could replace them with something else in the meantime. We do that from time to time.
I wonder what I could have replaced those tags with.
If I remember correctly, the guys use those common remind me post-its.
Not a lot around here.
Well, I don't know then. Maybe you just need a thick piece of paper.
won't gain anything by...
Плотной бумаги, да кусок плотной бумаги. И разрезать его тоже никак. Ну, посмотрим, может быть, еще сможем найти. Голубь.
It hardly would let itself get caught. And secondly, a pigeon is basically a rat with wings to me. I definitely won't. The pigeon sits calmly and looks about. It doesn't seem like we would bother.
Так, может, ты можешь с ним что-то сделать? Просканируй его, может, что-то
What
даст.
could I find on this?
Так, ничего. Хочешь дать
I'd
покушать?
say that this... I don't think that would...
Ты ничего пока что не хочешь от этой птички, окей.
Officer? I need those tags for tagging the evidence.
I don't remember seeing them there. Maybe Edwards knows where they are.
Блин, дайте я посмотрю в бардачке.
Soga wouldn't like me mess...
Да, блин. Эдвард.
Edwards, do you have a minute?
Нет,
Thanks, that'll be all.
ничего. Старик, давай, Ларис, подойди к нему уже.
Have you seen him? I call him Kekao, the faithful one. He comes here every day. You scatter something for him and he comes down for it. Good, isn't it?
Well, I've seen some better stunts, I guess.
Did you see him? He always stays near here.
Yes, I see. Have you trained that pigeon for a long time?
No, he's smart, very smart. If I had anything to feed him with, I would.
Ладно, на тебе пончик.
That pigeon might have shown up just because of this donut.
He likes bread better. I don't know if he comes for candy. Let's see.
Ну, посмотрим.
Come inside and watch. See? See, I told you. Trained pigeon.
That animal is supposed to be intelligent. I almost got hit by the flower pot he dropped.
That's his sense of humor. Good, isn't it?
Вот, может быть, этим мы сможем порезать бумагу на маленькие
I can't
кусочки.
imagine anyone wanting their flower pot back in this state. I'll take one of the shards.
Замечательно. И порежь.
That doesn't make any sense.
Почему? Блин.
Sharp shard from the broken...
Именно.
I'll write the numbers there and tear it into small pieces. Well, these could indeed work as evidence tags.
Ну, хорошо. Поехали. Первая улика.
Take a picture of this, will you?
Замечательно. Продолжай мне помогать.
Put a tag on the thing you want to take a picture of, and I'll take you a great photo.
Так.
We should document this.
Сюда.
Take a picture of this, please.
Насколько я помню, руль.
I'd like to have a picture of this.
И, в принципе... Это может послужить...
I recognize that file.
Подожди.
Take a picture of this, will you?
Ну, я думаю, что не важно. Хотя, может быть, это... С этим можно будет время как-то подсчитать.
We should document this.
Хотя... Ладно, не важно. Площадка. Так, здесь, в переулке. Здесь.
Take a picture of this, please.
Было ли здесь что-то? Я знаю, что здесь было. Так.
I'd like to have a picture of this.
Какая Лара умничка. Так, следы. Обязательно.
Take a picture of this, will you?
На этих дверях ничего не было, насколько я помню.
Not a trace of...
Замечательно. Кто-то выкинул биту. Нужно это пометить.
We should document this.
Так, еще последний evidence. Это будет на дверке машины. Так, подождите. На дверке было же. Ага, вот еще.
The rear view mirror is oddly set. This way the driver would see the back seat rather than outside.
Это интересно, кстати.
I don't see anything interesting there.
Но все равно нужно пометить.
Take a picture of this, please.
Мы внимательно все это просмотрели. Ну, тут ладно, окей, тоже это.
I'd like to have a picture of this. There's an unopened tissue package on the driver's right. The can is empty.
Ладно, окей, все
Take a
пометим.
picture of this, will you?
Все пометим. И будет все ок.
We should document this.
Все, уже ничего нету. Да, вроде все. Ну и вроде уже все пометили.
I don't have anything.
Тебе нечего ему сказать, а...
Edwards, do you have a minute?
Sure.
Could I have a look at what we photographed so far? Maybe we could learn from it what happened to Burke when his contact arrived.
Sure. I'm really curious if that will get us anywhere.
Now I have to place the relevant pieces of evidence in a chronological sequence. That way I may be able to find out what happened here.
Следы, ведущие к машине. Это первое.
It all starts with the arrival of the contact. I'm pretty sure the first clue is now in the right place.
Затем... Может, так сможет сфотографировать?
Blood. Take a picture of this, please.
Замечательно. А, может быть, нам как раз-таки нужны вот такие вот снимки.
There's blood soaked in.
I'd like to have a picture.
Спасибо. Итак, дальше.
I'd say that this...
Да, это подожди, я не только...
I'd
Да,
say
да,
that-
да. Оставь свою ручку в покое. То есть не свою.
Take a picture.
Что-то валяется. Блин, мы этого не заметили раньше. Грязь.
Nothing interesting here. There are pronounced shoe prints with bits of clay on the floor behind the driver's seat.
Так, замечательно. Мы знаем, что здесь был контакт.
We should document this.
И снова еще раз проверим.
clean.
Не следа крови. Замечательно. Так, теперь можем посмотреть на фотографии.
Edwards, do you have... I'd like to see those...
Oh.
Now I have to place the relevant pieces of evidence.
Так. След глины. Здесь. Ты ничего не скажешь? Очевидно, он сел на сиденье позади Берка.
Edwards, do you have a...
Ну?
I'd like to see... Now I have to place the relevant pieces of...
Пытался держаться левой рукой, вымазанной кровью, которая текла с его лица и поднялась, но больше следов крови в машине нет. Возможно, контакт его сковал. На переднем пассажирском сиденье есть еще следы крови. Берг в шоке после удара и с окровавленным лицом либо повалился на него, либо был придавлен к нему контактом. Он пытался держаться левой рукой, вымазанной кровью, которая текла с его лица, и подняться, но больше следов крови в машине нет. Возможно, контакт его сковал. В любом случае, даже если он не мог больше ничего касаться, я ожидала больше крови с разбитого лица. Я бы сказала, что контакт натянул этот недостающий пластиковый пакет ему на голову. Makes sense?
So, Burke's contact snuck into his car, got in the back seat, and Burke tried to see him in the mirror. Up to that point, I'm right on track, I think.
Так, хорошо.
Let's see. The contact entered from the... Yes.
Вот. Скорее всего, это так. Мы наконец-таки все сделали. Так, по следам, найденным в машине капитана Берка и вокруг нее, я смогла реконструировать последовательность событий, которые привели к нападению на него и похищению. Вышеупомянутые следы являются частью фотодокументации. Очевидно, капитан Берг ожидал контакта, но он пришел сзади. След отпечатки ботинок, ведущие к машине, и сел сзади него на заднее сиденье, следы на коврике. Наверное, Берг почувствовал, что ситуация была для него небезопасной и попытался, по крайней мере, немного ее улучшить. Повернутое зеркало заднего вида. Наверное, в этот самый момент контакт на него и напал. Он ударил его головой об руль, следы крови в центре руля, а потом швырнул его на переднее сиденье, следы крови на сиденье. Берг на торпеде. Контакт, наверное, сковал его собственными его наручниками, натянул пластиковый пакет ему на голову, не хватает пластикового пакета, и потащил его через забор в обход запертой калитки в переулке. Фрагмент пластикового пакета. Да, ну значит, те вторые следы нам не пригодились.
It's pretty clear from those clues the contact attacked Burke from the back seat and disarmed him. Then he put a plastic bag over his head and dragged him away from the car. And thanks to that piece of bag, we know where to...
We have to report that. 523, we have an 1199. Detective Duran, who's present with us, found evidence indicating that Captain Burke was kidnapped.
523? Detective Duran? Who was that?
523, an expert from the office for
Art theft investigation.
art theft investigation. The FBI requested her for cooperation on the Mission Street case.
523? 1023? 523, almost all units are tied up at the robbery on Union Square. Your backup will be slightly delayed. For the time being, Detective Duran is permitted to keep surveying the area, but do not, I repeat, do not, in any case, step into buildings until backup comes.
523, 10-4. So you heard it. You have to be careful. I'll give you our radio and take the camera as well.
Хорошо. Итак. Ненавидящий... Не, нападающий без лица. Берг идиот. Он хотел узнать что-нибудь о деле на Мишн-стрит и хотел сделать это в одиночку. Сколько правил он нарушил. Кто-то напал на него с заднего сиденья, вырубил и утащил. Жив ли он вообще? И если жив, сколько времени ему еще осталось? Я не знаю. Рация, камера.
Quite primitive digital camera. It's able to send pictures directly to a printer, though, which is often useful.
Ну так, блин, Кейра должна прийти, нет? Через забор, вот в тот переулок пошел. Переулок за забором.
Kira, is that?
Burke? No. Just some homeless guy. Shot. Seriously, I'd say.
Что?
I think he's delirious.
He really doesn't
Кому
look
попал
good.
здесь?
I'll call an ambulance.
No. Floyd stays here. No doctors, no needles.
Well, at least we know his name.
I'll call them anyways, but I don't need to tell him that. Hopefully they're on their way. And by the way, how did you get here anyway?
Past those two cops. They weren't exactly happy, but you can't say no to an FBI badge. But where have you been?
Looking for clues in Burke's car?
Sure. Well, when...
Shining, all those colors are shining.
This doesn't look good. He's lost too much blood. He mustn't go into shock.
If you want to fight him while treating him, help yourself. I won't stop you.
Ладненько.
Obviously, the homeless man has ripped up his trouser leg to get to the wound, but he can't do anything about it. The wound looks nasty, but I'd say that it's a relatively clean penetration, so at least I don't have to worry about the bullet. The
Что?
wound looks nasty, but I'd say that it's a relatively
Сквозное.
clean penetration.
Хорошо, это кто?
A picture of a young girl. According to what's written and how he's placed it here, I'd guess it could be his daughter.
Возможно.
I'll take the bottle from him. Considering the quality of its content, he should probably thank me. The homeless man sleeps on the remains of a filthy bolted iron frame that used to be a bed. No great comfort, but still better than lying on the cold.
Ну, понятное дело.
One of the nameless mass of forgotten people that every big city has. Unfortunately, he didn't choose a good place to live. The wound is too serious for me to try to stop the bleeding with only my fingers.
Нет.
If I put pressure on the thigh, I could lessen or stop the bleeding. But I definitely won't manage that with just...
Как же это сделать?
Sir, are you with me?
Leave me alone.
I only need to ask a couple of questions.
Old Floyd is good. All those colors, only that heat, although rather cold.
You're hallucinating. You need help.
Those colors. Pity that Floyd is so tired. He's so sleepy.
That photo, who is it?
All I can see is colors. Colors everywhere. All the colors of the world for Floyd.
Concentrate. This picture, look.
Leave me alone. Let Floyd sleep.
I
Понятно.
have to leave you here for a while.
Кейра.
Kira, listen. We have to treat him. He's fighting.
And Burke's not? That homeless guy is going to die.
When did you start being so cold-hearted?
We aren't getting inside unless we repair that fuse box.
I found blood in Burke's car.
That contact he was supposed to meet probably wanted to kill him, although a couple of things don't make any sense to me. I remember Burke when he was coming here from that press conference, saying that he has to be alone. His contact insisted on it. Sure, it was a trap, and Burke made it even easier for him. He wanted to be on the front page himself, so he agreed to it. About the time you started playing Mother Teresa. You've really changed. It's more than the hair. A lot more. You have too. Everyone meets something sometime that really gets them. That makes them change. Wait, are you talking about Cape Town? About Max? You already know? One would expect more common sense from a police captain. Nothing. There will be time. Are you nuts? I'm telling you to shoot right now. Counting to 3. 1.
Застрелить его.
Better to look at it more closely. Why should I give him that?
Ну так по рации кого-то позови.
Edwards has adjusted my walkie in such a way that I'm able to communicate directly with them and won't interfere. I've got a man who's been shot here.
Is it Burke?
No, some homeless guy.
Can you give him first aid?
I hope so. An ambulance is on its way.
Блин, есть у кого-то что-то, чтобы...
Edwards, do you have a minute?
Раненый
I
человек.
found a man.
Really?
I think I can, but I'll need some equipment.
I think there's got to be a first aid kit somewhere in the car.
Спасибо большое. Давайте, быстренько, быстренько, быстренько. Нужно ему помочь. Так, ладно, сперва с ним поговорим.
I don't have anything to tell.
Ладно, тогда не говори. Здесь. Так,
Exactly what I need
повязка.
now.
Конечно. Больше ничего?
I know the
Справочник.
basics, of course, but it's good to be sure.
Помощь при артериальном кровотечении. Сперва нужно остановить кровотечение. Это может сделать, наложив на конечность сбавливающую повязку выше раны. Для повязки может быть использован, например, толстый кусок ткани. Для максимального сдавливания можно пропустить через узел стержень. Что? Или палку. И, вращая его, добиться полного пережатия. Окей. Когда кровотечение остановится, очистить рану с помощью дезинфицирующих средств или, например, крепкого алкоголя. На очищенную рану наложить стерильную повязку, чтобы в нее снова не попала инфекция. У нас все есть. Алкоголь есть. Слушай, чувак, у тебя ткани нету?
Listen, I'd like to ask you something.
Sure, you're here with those cops, aren't you? I'm glad to help.
Ткань. Дай
You
мне
work here in the
ткань.
cleaning shop? I need a piece of thick, clean cloth for treating an injury.
But these belong to the customers. Maybe I've got some at home. I'll bring some for a couple of bucks.
Okay, bring me something, and then we're even.
But you watch my store, all right?
Oi! You can't go in there now! Hey, come back! We're investigating that shooting! It's for your own safety!
Damn, Caesar, how many times have I told you not to do this to me? Do you want to kill me?
There's always something.
Так, блин. О, фак.
Officer?
Yeah.
I really need that shop assistant to bring me a piece of clean cloth to treat this man that's been shot.
But he can't go in there. If something happens to him, who's gonna get in trouble? You?
Sweet Jesus, there's a man dying, and I have to do something about it. Where can I get a piece of clean cloth? Can you give me your shirt?
But I really...
Let him in there, damn it. I'm telling you that nothing will happen to him.
All right then, but he has to be careful.
All of a sudden it's possible.
Все, давай, старичок, пошли. Принеси мне ткань.
Listen, I'd like to ask you something.
Sure,
Would you bring me that piece of cloth? I'll pay for it.
coming.
Замечательно.
Here, $10.
What is it?
T-shirt, your size, $8.
Good, here you go.
Thanks, Missy has a nose for good stuff.
You would sell it even cheaper, wouldn't you?
Ладно, все, нету времени. Нету времени для раздумий. Все, поехали, поехали, быстрее. Чоче, Лариса. Замечательно, иди сюда. Быстрее. Так.
It won't work. The undershirt is too short to cut off the blood flow.
Так, порежь.
If I cut a little with this sharp shard, it will be easier to pluck a strip of cloth away.
Замечательно, теперь.
That's it, but we're not finished yet. The wound needs a bit more care.
Да, да, да.
Such strong alcohol would surely clean the wound, but there is no sense in doing it while the wound is still bleeding.
Ты что, хочешь туда всунуть что-то?
I'd say that this won't lead
Да,
anywhere.
подожди. Вставь ручку сюда.
Fortunately, the pen didn't break and the wound stopped bleeding.
Замечательно, теперь алкоголь.
Cleaning the wound is an important step. If he survives the blood loss, it would be a pity to let him die of sepsis. Good thing he has such strong alcohol here.
Замечательно. И последний бинт.
Now only to dress the wound. I can't do anything else. Hopefully it will ease his pain. Maybe he'll recover a little.
Должно сработать.
Sir, are you with me?
Leave me alone.
I stopped the bleeding. How are you? Can you see me?
What have you done with those colors? They were like a rainbow.
Good, you've stopped hallucinating. Try to focus on me. You're seriously injured. You have to try to stay awake, understood?
Why the hell don't you leave me? What's the matter if I croak or not? Let me sleep.
I found a picture here. Who's that girl?
Kate, my little Katie.
Is that your daughter? Stay awake! Is that your daughter? Where is she? What happened to her?
Far away with my wife. I wish to see her once more.
So keep trying, damn it. You have to stay awake, okay? Or you're not going to see her anymore.
All right. For Katie.
Think of her and try to hold on. The ambulance should be here any minute.
I wanted only to take a look. How would I know that the bastard would start shooting? He shoots and shouts and them run and he would go crazy and shoot.
You've seen this? Where was it?
Around the corner. I hid behind a fence and heard that. But I got one through the fence. I heard some noise. Damn it, it hurts.
Where's the damn ambulance? Edwards, did the ambulance arrive yet?
Laura,
Damn, why is it taking so long?
Laura, they will pick him up. We're in a hurry. Haven't you heard what he said? It happened behind the fence around the corner. We have to look there.
But he's not in good shape.
You saved a life that should have ended. Fine. But another one is in danger. We have to go. Now.
So we're going to leave him here just like that?
You can't do any more for him. He'll be all right. I promise. Come on.
Что-то странное с
no one
Кейрой.
here.
Something happened here. We have to find out quickly what it was. Now it's my turn to show some effort.
Why?
You've saved a life already. Now it's my turn to search for clues. And you take photos. Light with the UV lamp and write everything down.
Ну что ж, ребята, давайте-ка на этом закончим. С вами была Анабель. Ставьте пальцы вверх, подписывайтесь на канал, заходите в группу ВК, ссылка на нее под видео. Пока-пока!